Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Lady K Chat, a podcast that is designed for men and women to become better versions of themselves, which is broadcast every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Various subjects will be spoken upon, such as relationships, health and wellness, personal development, wealth building, children, and so much more. She is a two-time Amazon best-selling author, an international speaker, and life coach. She is Lady K. And now for your host, Lady K.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Lady K Chat podcast. You are here with your favorite host, Lady K, and I just thank you for tuning in with me every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Today, we have a special treat. Lady K is doing something different. Yes, 2021, you got to do different things. We actually have our first hip hop artist here on the show, and I would like everyone to give this gentleman a warm welcome. Please, everyone, help me introduce Capo Diablo. How you doing today?
Lady K, how you doing? Good afternoon. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Chilling.
Thank you for being with me today. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Now, Capo, I have to tell you this. You really caught my eye. So I gotta ask you this question. How did you get the infamous Jadakiss to pay attention to you?
Yeah, with Jada, like back in the summertime, one of my cousins, I think it was my cousin or my homeboy, somebody hit me up like Jada looking for artists to work with and stuff, like holla at him. So, you know what I mean? I checked it out on Instagram. I hit him up in his DM. He ain't get back at me, like back in the summertime. And then probably like a few months later, like 3 months later, or whatever, I seen him write the same post. So I ain't even like his post at the time. I seen the post and I just went in the DM and hollered at him like yo Jada, what up? I'm hip hop. Check me out. You feel me?
Right.
And then later on that same night he hit me up like yo, what's good, bro? So I'm like, oh, sweat. So from there we just started kicking it and everything. You feel me? And that's how that came about.
I love that. I love the persistence because we all know that in this industry, matter of fact, it doesn't even matter what you do. You have to have the persistent in order to get these people attention, and the fact
Absolutely.
that you did it again, because a lot of people get discouraged, Capo, and they think, oh, well, they bypass me. It's like, nah, if you want it and if you hungry, you got to continue. So I like that hunger in you. So
that's a fact.
That's really good. That shows a lot that you're determined. So I have to ask you this. How long have you been rapping?
I've been rapping since I was like a little boy, like probably 7 years old.
Really?
I get it from like my whole family rap. My father, my uncle, my cousins, we all rap. You feel me? So I get it from them. I've been watching them do it since I was a little boy. I remember we performed at a showcase and B-Cat was there. I was like 8 years old. I had my waves and everything spinning. I even had my braids. I had just cut my hair and all that. I had my waves spinning. I'm rapping my father verse and stuff while we performing. Word. Like it was crazy. That was my first time performing and everything. It was going crazy. You feel me? But I wasn't rapping my own verse. I was rapping his verse though. Looking like a little baby hype man.
So let me ask you a question. So like you said, it was your father and it was the influence in your family. So is that when you fell in love with hip hop?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And then I started after that. I would like write with my cousins and stuff. And we would like let each other hear like each other rhymes and everything. He was like, yo, that's hot, son. And I started kept on. I kept writing. I let my pops hear like, yo, daddy, yo, check this out. You know what I mean? He'll hear that joint like, yo, I ain't gonna front. That joint's hard. Keep on going, keep on writing. You feel me? So it's just crazy. It's kind of, been doing it for a long time.
So you would say in the beginning you was kind of playing with it, you was feeling it. So when did you start to take it seriously? Like, when did you know this is my career and this is what I want to do?
I'd say when I met my homeboys, Trey and Stack Daniels, we had like formed a group called GIM and everything, and we was like teenagers. I'm like probably 16, 17, and we was like I always been rapping like I'll be writing here and there, but I wouldn't be so serious. And then like when we formed our group, I'm like, all right, it's time to put in like real work. We started doing projects like mixtapes and everything, and from there I'm like, yeah, this is what I really want to do, you know.
That's a good thing. So, you said something real key. You said when you first started is in the group. I hear a lot of people, they always start in group, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just got to ask this question today. Like, as you can see, you started with the group and right now you're solo. Why do you think sometimes people have a hard time sticking together in groups?
I would say because everybody don't be on the same page. You'll have some people like it could be like if it's a few people in the group, it could be somebody without like stand like they would stand out more, and jealousy, envy, all that come with it, and
Right,
and it's too much, So I guess that's why people go their separate ways and everything, But
right,
none of that issue with me and my people though. We just decided to just go our own route, and then when we do our music together, we do our music together. You feel me? So we'll do our
right.
solo joints and we'll do our group joints. So we still here.
That's good.
Push
What
money
you know
though.
what is great to collaborate. But you know what? By you saying that, you said, sometimes jealousy, be on the same page. And sometimes people forget the main factor, business. It's business.
Absolutely.
What was that contract like? I don't know if you saw it yet, but did you see the Salt and Pepper movie?
Nah, I didn't see Salt and Pepper movie. I didn't see it.
Okay, so I didn't get to see the whole thing, but and I watched their interview when it was on Charlamagne the God and the Breakfast Club,
Right,
and there was a lot of people were upset because Spinderella wasn't in it. Spinderella didn't
right,
get her credit. Now I definitely get it. She did bring something to the group, but on the business end, Salt said something so key, and she said, "Listen, before Spinderella came in, it was Salt and Pepper. We were
right.
already a business." And I think a lot of people forget that component. Now, she did break it down. She did go more, which made me get a better understanding. But I'm just saying, in this industry, I think a lot of people have to pay attention to their contracts. How
That's a
important is
fact.
contracting to you?
It's very important because
Right.
the game is very shady. Like
Ooh.
it's crazy. So you gotta be very careful. You gotta know what you're reading. You gotta have a lawyer to know what's going
Right.
on, because
Right.
they get you and it'll be
Right.
over. All
Because
she wrote.
everybody gets so excited, right? Because they've been in the game, they finally getting attention, and they just be so excited and they be signing stuff. But I ain't gonna say no names, but this is why back in the days in the early 80s and 90s, a lot of those people that we fell in love with, it's
Right.
like they're not getting no money. They don't even own their stuff. So it's like it sounds great, but I'm so happy we're having this conversation because I think new artists on the rise need to be aware of this, and a lot of things are shifting in this day and time. So I think that's important.
Right. And it's definitely important to, to be an independent artist. You wanna own your own masters and stuff,
Right.
so you could get like your masters is your stems. When you go in the studio, you record whatever your vocals is, those your stems, that's your masters, So without that, you're not gonna get 100% of your money. You're gonna get paid and everything, but it's just not gonna be all your royalties. You feel me? And
Right.
that's what you need, So it's definitely best to own your own masters and stuff.
It's funny. You must be in my head because I was going to talk about that. I was going to bring up masters and the importance of masters. But you know what? You know who truly blew my mind that I didn't know he fought so hard for his masters, and that was the infamous the Ray Charles. When I was watching his story and how he put it in he was, and back then they took advantage of Black people.
Right. Right.
Some of us couldn't read, some of us couldn't write,
Right.
but
Right.
even though he was blind, he was not a stupid man.
Absolutely. That's a fact.
And because he fought for it, just like I told you, see how in the beginning you fought for it, you got Jada attention, so did the Ray Charles, and he got his master. So to this day, it's like, wow, he may not be living, but I'm pretty sure his children trust accounts and all of that, I'm sure it's still rolling. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's a fact. They're good.
Right, that's the importance of a master. So people like him paved the way for you, young man.
Right, absolutely. That's a fact. No question.
So I know we talked a little about the industry, so I want to also know, can you tell me who are some of your favorite artists? Like, who inspired you?
Besides my family and stuff, besides my pops, my uncles and cousins and stuff,
Right.
Jay-Z, Jadakiss, Nas, Big L, AZ, Biggie, Tupac. It's a lot. Eminem, DMX, Method Man. Like, it's a lot. Busta Rhymes, it's a lot of them.
I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing a lot of New York. I'm hearing a lot of New York. Are you biased?
Nah, not at all. All the greats though. Snoop Dogg, all of them, all the greats, the greats. you know.
Nah,
So
I'm only playing with you, Capo, because I'm from New York, so I'm a little biased. I'm gonna put myself out there. I love New York. I love New York hip hop.
New York all day. It's only right. Put our Timbs on, Yankee hat on, you know.
Right, that's right. Listen, let me tell you something. Yes, I'm sure y'all like this Lady K, but Lady K also too like to wear her sweats and her Timbs. When she in her downtime. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't always want to look like
As
this.
You should.
And sometimes too, even when we do look like this, the Timbs on. You know what I'm trying to say?
Already know. Y'all know we from New York. That's a fact. They could tell by our aura.
That's right. Stand up, New York.
Y'all know it.
So I have another question for you. So who would you say as of right now are you feeling in the hip hop industry, like especially from the New York? Do you feel like also too that the music has changed?
Yeah, it changed a lot.
Yeah.
Like hip hop, not even hip hop. I mean, I don't know what's hip hop. I don't know what's the music that they do now. I don't know what they call it. I guess it's hip hop. To me, I don't knock nobody for doing what they doing. If it's making them money, then hey, so be it. But I listen to people like, let me see. I don't really listen to too many artists today. I do, but I don't, you know.
Right.
But I like people like I like rappers like Don Q, Young and May, A Boogie. It's a lot of them. It's a few. It's a few. Yeah,
now,
but
what about the females? Who you feeling today in the in the industry as far as females hip hop? That's a good question, right?
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean,
what about Megan? What about Megan?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
she dope.
Yeah,
she dope. Okay. I like her. I like Cardi B. It's a few. It's a few.
But still, like you said, you think hip hop changed a lot. Do you even feel like hip hop is in a struggling stage right now?
Yep. It's in the coma. We got to wake it up.
Right. Because you know what? I don't know about you, but I'm an 80s baby. So coming up in the 80s and 90s and now transitioning into this, some stuff to me is like, it's cool, but other side I'll be like, I don't
I can't really, I can't rock
like,
with this.
This is this patty cake stuff. That's what it sounds like to me. Patty cake stuff. Like, yep, absolutely. I can't, like, and then everything is auto-tune. What happened to getting back in the studio and really hearing a person's voice, you know?
It's no more real raw talent. Like, we need that, you know? Right. Everything sounds like it's ABC rap. Everything is watered down. I don't know. It's crazy.
It is watered down. So, it's crazy. I have a question for you because we was talking about hip hop artists and we're talking about the different people. How do you feel that your style is different from other artists? What makes you authentic?
Me being me. You feel me? Like everything about me, my swag, my aura. Like I'm different. I'm New York. You feel me?
Yeah, and New York has So not only does New York have their own swag, but people from Brooklyn act like they in their own country. And act like y'all own entity.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like for one, New York, we was the original trendsetters, and we got to get that back. Cause it seems like now we just following everybody else, and that's not how New York move. You feel me? Like I'm gonna forever do what I do. You feel me? If I'm doing this, I want y'all to follow me. I ain't following them. I'm in my own lane. That's how I'm doing this. You feel me? So that's what New York need to get back. We need to get back to being like the original trendsetters. Stop following other people. We need to look like New York and sound like New York. Straight up.
I hear that. So, Capo, since we have been in quarantine, tell me what you've been working on during this quarantine. Do you have any music that you're working on?
Yeah, definitely. I got a project, but still don't got the name for it yet. It's about to be done. The project it's almost finished. I just probably gotta lay down one more track or whatever, and it should be done. I just put out a new music. Excuse me. I put out a new music video not too long ago called RNS, featuring Jadakiss and everything.
Nice.
You know what I mean, getting a lot of love for that. Okay. So yeah, I'm working. I've been working.
Good. You have to work. You know what? This is the season to be working. So by the time when all of this stuff is price stuff is over and we can go back outside, you know what I'm saying? People have some stuff to attend to because listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't wait to get on a plane and go somewhere. I really do.
That's a fact.
I think, you know, once everything is over, people are gonna be traveling like crazy.
I mean, we could still go on a plane and go somewhere and everything,
Right.
but it just ain't gonna be safe. The tickets is very cheap.
Exactly. Yo, let me tell you something. You want to know what's so funny? A ticket to Texas right now is $100.
Crazy.
Right. I'm like, oh, that sounds great, but
crazy.
Where the hell you going? They ain't nobody open.
Fact. Ain't nobody open. That's a fact. We could go anywhere we want to go, but they ain't gonna be the same.
Right. Yeah, so I'm with you. I can't wait till everything is lifted. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing new things. I'm looking forward to going to concerts and
I'm gonna do some shows again. Facts.
Yes, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to that. So yes, so you know, when you are on tour or when you are moving, please let us know. I would love to put it on the show. Absolutely. So Capo, before we leave, you know, I would like for you to tell us about your last single. I think it was called the 2020 Public Announcement. Tell us a little bit about that song.
2020 Public Announcement, basically about police brutality, you know, the sickness that's going on that's been killing like our peoples and stuff. You know, it's crazy, you know. It's about a lot of stuff that's been going on in 2020 and before that, you know, so I just had to speak on that.
You know, I'm happy you spoke on that because, you know, a lot of people, you know, they have all different types of emotions going on. And to be honest, it's heartbreaking because, Capo, if you think about it, especially for us, our people, it's like, this is modern day slavery, modern day lynching.
Yep.
You know?
I agree.
And they want to continue to kill our Black men. And it's so sad. It's like, why? Why can't we come to this peace? And then, you know, before, I'm not going to go too deep, but I have to take it there. You know, we had a president that was literally saying, yes, I accept everything that y'all doing and I take no responsibility. And when you have someone like that in leadership, I think that is very dangerous.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. It's crazy.
It is crazy. And it's like, really, you condone that? You know what I'm saying? You are the head of a country, and this is what you're saying. Like, even though, and let's get it right, prior presidents before that, you know, I'm pretty sure they, you know, insides, but at least they knew how to conduct themselves. This one just got no filters, don't even care. And that's why I said that's like a modern day Hitler.
Yeah, nah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's very scary.
It is scary.
You know, but, you know, we're going to definitely pull through this, you know. Everybody just got to, you know, just stay focused, man. Just stay positive, man. We're going to push through. Definitely. Times is hard right now, but we can only make it better. That's it.
Exactly. So I had a great time with you today, Capo. So before we leave, I need you to drop us with some juice, but I need the clean version because you know I got people up here who Christians and you know and they're like, oh, Lady K. So we gotta.
I got you.
You gotta keep it clean, Capo.
I got you. I keep it clean because I'm raw. So I'm gonna keep it clean.
I know. I heard you. But you know, for the people that be like,
absolutely,
Lady K, what you doing?
I got you. So I'm like, all right, Lady K, Capo, Diablo, Brooklyn. Yo, I done seen it all. From enemies to frenemies, I can't trust no more. If I could bleed, you could bleed, we could go to war. You was my dog, now I gotta put the paws on you, make noise on you. It's the principle behind the law. You do dirt, you get murked, that's why I stay out of drama. Life is like a boomerang, it come back, call it karma. Be careful, homie, it'll get hot like lava. Careful, homie, calling the niggas meeting your mama to let her know that her son is gone. You don't wanna be that child leaving your mama torn. These streets is wild, all we know is wrong. We black out from them thunderstorms, trying to get our hustle on. Moving like Nipsey, haters trying to use it against me. They take the kindness for weakness, nigga. Don't never tempt me. I know a lot, cause I come from the shit. Me in the box, nah, nigga. I don't live for the shit. Capo. I messed up a little bit, but yeah.
That's all right. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Capo. I appreciate it. So where can the people find your music at?
You could check me out. I'm about to put that back up there. So you could check me out. Just go on YouTube, type in Capo Diablo, or type in Push Money NT. You could check out my Instagram, Capo Diablo _PME, or go on my Facebook, Capo space OV. So that's Capo OV, CAPO OV. My Facebook messed up too. I gotta fix that up and everything. You know what I mean? But we'll get it right.
That's all right. That's all right. Listen, sometimes the little things happen. When you come back, you bounce back even 10 times harder. So, Capo, I
Absolutely.
appreciate you being with me today.
Thank you for
Everyone,
having me.
I hope you enjoyed this. Continue to follow me at the Lady K Chat Podcast here on
Most definitely.
YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And for more information about Capo, you can also visit our Lady K Enterprises Facebook page. So, everyone, with that being said, please continue to visit our website at www.LadyKEnterprises.inc. And everyone, you have a great night.
Have a good night, Lady K. Lady K.
Thank you, Capo.
Lady K.